My wife said, "It's just a guy from work. That's how it always starts." I remember the first time she said it, brushing off the late texts and weekend meeting. "He's just a colleague, Dan. Nothing to worry about." But worry had a way of gnawing at me. Quiet at first, then louder each time her phone buzzed at midnight. It started small. He'd comment on her posts. Innocent emojis at first, but then subtle compliments slipped into the messages. I tried to ignore it. Told myself I was being paranoid. I even confronted her gently once. "Are you sure it's nothing?" She laughed like I was a jealous fool. "It's just work. Don't overthink it." But overthinking became a hobby I couldn't quit. One Thursday, she stayed late again. Her excuse? "I'm finishing the Henderson report." But I knew her office's lights were off when I drove by. I waited. Outside, in the dark, I saw the glow from his car. My stomach twisted. I wanted to burst in, yell, throw things, but I didn't. Instead, I started gathering evidence. Text screenshots, timestamps, and social media interaction. Every innocent-looking message built a bigger picture. By Friday, I had enough. I printed everything, hundreds of pages, and labeled it carefully. Dates, times, locations. I even recorded a few coincidental phone calls she didn't know were being mirrored to my device. It was meticulous, almost surgical. Saturday night, I asked her to meet me at our favorite coffee shop, Cozy Corner Table, the place where we had our first date. She walked in, smiling, oblivious. I placed the thick binder between us. Her smile faltered. "What's this?" "I think you should read it," I said softly. I watched her eyes dart, the color draining. Page after page, she flipped, scanning tech timestamps, photos. She tried to protest, laughed nervously, said, "It's not what it looks like." But her words had no weight here. My patience had built an undeniable case. When she looked up, her face pale and guilty, I leaned in, calm but firm. "It's just a guy from work," I repeated, the same words she used to dismiss my gut feeling. "You should have said that to yourself before everything else." She didn't argue. She didn't cry. She didn't even move. The binder remained between us, heavy with truth. Outside, the city carried on, oblivious to the storm that had just quietly landed in our corner. And in that silence, I realized some words, like betrayal, need no reply. They speak loud enough on their own. I walked her home that night, the binder still on the table between us. The air was cold, sharp, but the weight of the moment pressed heavier than the chill. For once, she didn't reach for my hand. She didn't try to explain. Even the elevator ride was silent, like we were two strangers sharing a space by force. I thought about all the times I had brushed off my gut, told myself I was being dramatic. I remembered the anniversary dinner when she had laughed at my questions about her work friend. I remembered the small gifts he sent, cleverly disguised as professional gesture. Every little thing now formed a mosaic of deception I could not unsee. I didn't yell. I didn't accuse. I simply let her sit in the reality she created. The silence, the binder, the undeniable proof. It spoke louder than anything I could have said. And in that moment, I realized revenge didn't need theatrics. It needed patience, clarity, and the satisfaction of truth landing where it hurts the most, right in front of her unavoidable. And when I finally stepped out of the apartment that night, leaving her to face the pages and her own conscience, I knew the phrase, "just a guy from work," would never escape her mind again.